This river used to be used quite a lot. And this was used so much so that the city got born. And it's because of the river that Calcutta grew and developed and boomed into the city that it became in the 1800s and the 1900s. Do we need the river now anymore? Because a lot of the trade doesn't come along this river anymore. Hi, I'm Ankur, an ordinary citizen of Kolkata, and I relate to my river here, the Hooghly, the river Ganga. And like most of my fellow citizens, the relationship has been mainly one of neglect. Why neglect? Because the river itself is filthy, and the embankments alongside the river and the walls and barricades have stopped most of us from enjoying the fresh air that the river would give. But all this, I believe, is going to change. Recently, the government has initiated some new drive. These initiatives include mainly beautification. What is the meaning of beautification? Well, they include beautifying the bank, which is facelifting. All the ghats from north to the south are going to get a face improvement. There are people who still connect to the river, who still use it every day, find employment from it in some way or the other. These are the people whose lives may be affected when beautifications and other projects of this sort are undertaken. Now we could talk to people and find out what they want.
উত্তর কলকাতার যে ঘাটগুলো দেখা যায় সেগুলোর মধ্যে ব্রাউনিশ ব্যাপারটা থাকে, কিন্তু এর মধ্যে যদি একটু বিভিন্ন রকম ব্লু, ইয়েলো, গ্রিন এগুলো যদি একটু মানে যুক্ত করা যায়, অ্যাড করা যায়, আমার মনে হয় বেশি অ্যাট্রাকটিভ হবে।
আমি করি যে আজকে আমি গঙ্গার ধারে এসেছি, আমি কিছুক্ষণ আরো একটু কাটাবো, আবার মনে মনে ভাবছে যে হয়তো বিপদ হতে পারে।
ভদ্রলোক কুকুর মরেছে বাড়িতে, গঙ্গায় নিয়ে এসে ভাসাচ্ছে, তাহলে কার দোষ বলুন এবার দেখি। ভারতবাসীরা মা গঙ্গাকে গঙ্গা মা বলে বলি, কিন্তু মাকে যে কতটা পরিষ্কার পরিচ্ছন্ন রাখা উচিত এবং সেই ভাবটা এখনো আমাদের জেগে ওঠেনি।
লাভ দ্য গঙ্গা, ইফ ইউ ডোন্ট লাভ গঙ্গা ইউ ক্যানট কেয়ার, ইউ ক্যানট ক্লিন ইট।
আমাদের দেশে গরিব মানুষের সংখ্যাটা বেশি, তো এই গরিব মানুষকে আগে সুযোগ দিতে হবে, তারপরে এলিট শ্রেণীর সুযোগ সুবিধাটা।
এখানে বাথরুম কিছু নাই, তাদের ল্যাট্রিন ফ্যাট্রিন কোনো ব্যবস্থা এখানে নাই।
The standard of a city can be identified by its riverfront and the seafront. So Calcutta's Ganga riverfront is as bad as the open air toilet.
It could be a gimmick also, this beautification and all these things. I for one do not have any faith that it would make any change in the life of the Ganga.
We have been filming for more than a year now. While talking to people, I've seen the whole span of the river from the northernmost fringe of the city to the southernmost tip. We've seen the river change color over 6 seasons. I've seen all the festivals around the year. We've seen the river host hordes of festivals. We've seen thousands massed here to pray for departed souls of their ancestors. We've seen people come here to drop ashes of their dead fathers and grandparents. I've seen people who live at the river and work and feed off it. As we're talking about beautification, as we're talking about changing the river, etc., etc., what is the priority? Our main question was, what is the priority? What is the priority? Well, in order to find out what the priority is, we asked everybody 4 questions. If drives like beautification does have to take place, what should happen first? First, should we clean the river itself and get rid of all the filth in the water? Number 2, should whatever we have historically at the ghats be maintained and preserved? Point number 3, should new development take place in order to get more and more people towards the banks? And new money could be generated. And point number 4 is, should we do all of the 3 above simultaneously? But we have to remember that whatever beautification means, and whatever happens in the name of development, progress, or preservation, if it actually drives away people, if we drive away trade, commerce, and the buzz of life that is happening along the banks, then it will become another shattered dream, like another Potemkin village. We are going to lose something very, very important, and we are going to lose the connection, however tenuous the city now has, with the river itself. And that is what this film is all about.